Welcome, Divine One, to your monthly love and relationship tarot and oracle card reading. This love reading is from mid-February to mid-March. However, it is timeless, so whenever you're coming across this video, it is meant for you. I've done readings for all 12 signs, singles, couples, and those of you who are in a twin flame. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus placement. So you'll have 4 placements to check out so that you can get the most out of these readings. Playlists can be found linked in the description box as well as the comment section below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and jump into your reading. Capricorns who are in a twin flame connection, this is for those of you who are in separation. So the way this works is that we're going to do a divine feminine versus the divine masculine spread. I'm going to look at the past for some context here on what's taken place. We're going to look at the present energy as well as what's coming in for you moving forward. Cross-watching is welcomed and highly recommended because I am reading for the feminine and the masculine. So check out your sun, moon, and rising as well as your Venus. And if you would like, you can also check out your masculine placements or your feminine, right? So interesting. Okay, so in the recent past, I can see here that the masculine has been very nostalgic, thinking about the feminine, right? Very dissatisfied, you know? This is timeless, by the way, so whenever you're coming across this, it's gonna resonate with you. You know, reminiscing, wondering if he should reach out, if he should communicate, wondering why there's no contact, if there is any or isn't. He might have reached out for some of you, masculine, you might have reached out to your feminine, okay, recently because of the Mercury energy. Some of you, the masculine, you have Virgo in your chart, Gemini, or a water sign like Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Feminine, my beautiful feminine, you could have a water element in you or Virgo, so Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or Virgo. You could also have air in your chart, okay? But this is indicating that there was a lot of, feel like you've been cultivating your mind, Capricorn. My feminine, excuse me. You've been focusing, the feminine here has been focusing on her inner world, her ideas, her goals, her dreams, you know, journaling, doing ritual, prayer, manifesting what it is that she wants and what are the things that are going to bring her the happiness that she wants, the emotional fulfillment. There's a very nice energy here of like being very spiritually connected and also higher mindedness, right? Like just very much in oneness and co-creation with the divine, with source. And between the two of you, there's the Chariot, okay? So someone could have moved or relocated to a new home, to a new place. I feel like there may be conversations or plans to move back in together or to come back into union even. I feel like some of you are actually having conversations to get back together if you are in contact. If you're in no contact, I feel like someone was moved or relocated or someone's been traveling. Okay, Cancer energy here. Or planning or thinking about a new living situation. Others of you, what this is that you're both thinking about how nice it would be to live together again, or to live together for the first time, or to move in together, and how can we like make this happen. I feel like the masculine is being like given an opportunity or has been given an opportunity to do research, to grow, to learn ways to create the resources or to manifest the resources needed to make something happen. Or also finding out like when is the right time, is this the right thing to do, should I go back, like should I be with her? I feel like the feminine is also creating like this timeline of like, okay, coming into union, like it's what it feels like. It's really different. It's actually quite different than the other readings, so that's good. I like when they're different because I want to touch into everyone's storylines and different opportunities and things like this that are presenting themselves for all of us at this time. So the Empress, Capricorn, number 10, beautiful. Between the two of you, there's a lot of fertility, a lot of abundance, okay, in your own individual lives, but also there's an opportunity to birth in a reunion. I just keep feeling that, like, to come together and create legacy, okay, 10th house, generational wealth, okay, to come back together and to actually make it work. But let's talk about, so just because there's an opportunity doesn't mean it's going to happen, right now, okay? There's also a lot of, I feel like both the masculine and the feminine here in this connection are doing work on themselves and really caring and loving for their vessels, their physical vessels, or doing things to like enrich themselves, you know, build their health and their wellness. The masculine here is showing up with temperance and the Mars energy, as well as the number 17. So when it comes to this new beginning and this reunion masculine, I feel like you're being very patient and you're being asked to continue to do the work on yourself, okay? For some of you, this isn't coming in because of circumstances, right? So for some of you, there may be circumstantial reasons that are preventing you from being in union. Others of you, it's just that maybe there's no contact and you're both getting in the way of trying to mend the situation because maybe someone's in their ego about it. But I don't really feel that way about this reading here. I feel like this, whoever I'm reading for, like it's not the... My communication is very off with this reading. I feel like some of you have trouble communicating, okay? I feel like the masculine has trouble getting his point across or even reaching out, like there's a block. And that's the first time I'm feeling this. And the feminine, I feel like in the present moment, you're feeling blocked with the 5 of Swords and the Aries energy. It's like, whereas in the past you were feeling really dreamy or like creative or inventive, right now you're almost like you hit a wall with that. Like it's time to like come down from the higher realms and from the mental plane and to be like, okay, back to earth, right? Capricorn, how can I be practical now? But some of you are feeling like, okay, I have all these desires, these dreams, and these goals, but how do I actually execute them on my own? Because I feel like I want to be with the masculine. I feel like I want him to support me in this. I have dreams, I have things, but I want him in that. It's kind of the vibe. It's what I'm picking up on. And I'm feeling like the masculine is like in the process of like, right, the temperance angel is about balancing the masculine and the feminine energies within self, the light and the dark, but also balancing the practical side of life and the spiritual side of life, tending to our responsibilities and making sure that we're tending to our own needs as well on a higher level. So this is the type of work that's being asked of the masculine at this time in order to manifest what it is that's needed for this union to come back, for this reunion, for this you and your you know, the masculine and the feminine here to come together. But there's something that's not clicking here. It's like, why is the feminine feeling this way? Can we find out more, please? What's making her feel this way? Finances, okay? Finances could be an issue for the feminine where she feels like, I have these dreams, I have these goals, but I don't see how we can make this work. How can my masculine and I come back together and not worry about finances, right? It's been coming up with like a few of the signs in the latter readings, if that makes sense. Uranus, number 20, it's like really stressing about the long-term plan, long-term wealth, success, you know, 10-year plan, long-term investments, long-term financial gain. The feminine is in the process of figuring out exactly how to make this happen in her life, and it's causing some overwhelm. But there's an opportunity for you, feminine, to create. You're being asked to create and to I heard get out of your own way and get out of your head. You've been in your head. It's time to ground, and it's time to execute anything that you've wanted to. Right now, when I'm doing this reading, all planets are direct. It's a great time to take action to get anything that we want to get done, especially as we move into the astrological new year. So we have a great window of opportunity to create. Okay, it's before the retrograde, Mercury retrograde on the 21st of April. And then there's going to be another window of opportunity in May and June. And then, okay, there's other things happening as well, like the North Nodes, transits, and all these other things. But Saturn going into Pisces. So like, I don't know, I just feel like this too shall pass is what I heard. And then for the masculine, you're showing up with the Emperor. I feel like masculine, you're really focusing on your own stability, right? Sagittarius, expanding your finances, your ability to provide for yourself and, you know, those around you. The Emperor also speaks to the fact that, you know, you're balancing mind, body, spirit, right? The practical, the spiritual, the emotional, and the mental, right? Having everything you need to create and to sustain something for the long haul. So continue doing the work. I see that this masculine in this connection is really doing the work on himself and in his own life, because I feel like he wants to be this rock for the feminine. He knows that his feminine, I feel like he knows what the feminine is like going through on some level, whether you're in communication or not. He perceives this, he can sense it. He knows also what's needed for this connection to thrive and what his role is and what, you know. Okay, let's look at the near future. Let's look at what's coming in the next 3 months for you guys. Okay, the Fool. Wow, there's an opportunity to take a leap of faith here with the fire energy in the 5th house. So romantic, a leap of faith, a new path, new opportunity when it comes to your romantic connection here. So there may be a communication, because number 5 in numerology represents communication. So there may be reaching out to one another. The Hanged Man and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, the feminine is being asked to move away from the past here. Pluto with the number 22. This is an emotional and spiritual death and rebirth. She's being asked to put those swords down, to take them out of her back, or, you know, out of her boat, because she's on a boat, and to sail towards calmer waters. You're being given an opportunity to move towards sunny days, to bright days, happier days. It's going to be risky. It's going to feel risky. It's going to feel like scary to think like, wow, I'm moving back towards this masculine, or wow, I'm taking my life in this direction. The masculine's also feeling it, right? He has the same energy. He's mirroring her in the next 3 months. Scorpio energy, number 8, death and rebirth. He's going through his own death and rebirth too. But his is more on a mental level, and it's more so when it comes to information, feeling like he doesn't have all the pieces of the puzzle and everything figured out to feel confident to show up and show out, essentially, right? 7 of Wands and the Hierophant. So yeah, both of you are mirroring each other. Wow, this is crazy. Jupiter and Libra energy. So feminine, you're being asked in the next 3 to 6 months to really focus on your abundance thinking, your abundance mindset, to connect to source, to God, to the divine, and to also really focus on building your careers, your jobs. You're being given an opportunity to maybe move up the corporate ladder for some of you, or you might find yourselves getting a promotion at work. You might find yourselves becoming like managers, supervisors. If you are an entrepreneur, there's increases coming for you financially. And for the masculine, you know, you're being asked to really also make time as well for your spiritual well-being, but yours is interesting. Yeah, it's that mental energy again. For the masculine. The masculine is being asked to prioritize his mental health and do things that are going to bring in balance and harmony, and also to bring justice. He's being asked and he's being called to at this time by the universe to bring justice, not just for himself, but for this connection. I feel like he's being positioned in a way where he can now support the feminine in the ways that she might need or want, or, you know. Okay, feminine, yeah, you're being asked to really see the bright side, to be optimistic, focus on the positive things. Get out of this negative space that you've been in, my love, okay, sister? So, there's major healing that's taking place. 6 of Cups, there's an opportunity for reconciliation. You may have reached out, yeah, okay, this is confirming. The masculine might have reached out to the feminine in the last 3 months. You might be in communication, you might be speaking to one another, but you're not necessarily back together. Okay, others of you, there is an opportunity here to reconcile, to come back, to reminisce, to talk about old times, to try to reconnect as friends first before jumping in, okay? And then Taurus energy, 2nd house for the feminine with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, feminine, you know, execute your ideas, execute the path forward. What do you want for yourself financially? What do you want for yourself when it comes to the way you materialize in this reality, in the 3rd dimension? Go for it. It's time. You know, you've been thinking about it in the past, recent past, but now it's time to go for it. And you know what? There is a new opportunity. 6 of Pentacles, right? Increases in your finances want to come in. This can come in a myriad of ways. Myriad, whatever. Okay. This, for some of you, you're learning how to invest money in certain markets. Okay, I know some of you might be like, that could be a little controversial for some people, but you know, I think that if you're smart about it and you have the right mentorship and guidance, that it can be very auspicious. For some of you, this indicates something online, social media. Some of you might be monetizing something here, a creative job. Some of you, what it is also I'm seeing is that, my feminines, you're entrepreneurs, or you want to monetize or create a business out of your spiritual practice. And that can be really challenging and painful for you at this time, because you feel like you're not in alignment, fully in alignment with the reality that you want when it comes to like maybe being of service or mission or whatever. But what I'm seeing here is that it's going to happen, but you're being asked to continue expanding your mind, learning, growing, and moving away from the pain from the past. It's time to move to brighter days, like I said, because the masculine is doing the work, whether you know this or not. And you're being asked to shift your focus because there's a new path that wants to open up for you guys. This could happen around Leo season in the summertime, July, August, when Venus goes retrograde. You guys might end up either coming into union or just coming back into contact and saying, yeah, I really feel like there's an opportunity to say, like, let's try this again, okay, in the summer. So that is amazing. I really like this for you a lot. It was very beautiful. If you enjoyed the reading, if it was beneficial to you in any way, if it was of service to you, please hit the like button. Smash the like button, my beautiful twin flames. Okay, yeah, wisdom. The masculine here, you're very wise. You could have Cancer energy in your chart for some of you, but either way, you've been learning lessons. You know what it takes to create what it is that you want and to make something work here. Transition. Yeah, the feminines, you're going through some sort of shift. Okay, with the number 11 and the Cancer energy in your life. Be kind with yourselves. Have compassion. Don't be hard on yourselves. And whatever you're both creating in your lives, longevity, it's meant to stand the test of time. So keep pursuing those, you know, foundational financial goals. Okay, and continuance, it's ultimately going to lead to you and your person getting back together and trying again. Okay, continuance card, beautiful, beautiful reading, beautiful. Okay, opportunity and change is coming in for you guys in your individual journeys, but as a unit as well. And trust the universe. Okay, trust the universe, trust the timing, both of you. All right. So if you enjoyed that, please hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know if it resonated, if it was of service, how it made you feel. Anything that you would like to share on here is greatly appreciated and highly welcomed, okay? And stay tuned for more readings. I will be doing these next month again. And then also, if you guys want a personal reading or a private reading, you can book me down below in the description box, or you can tune in every week where I'll be doing live Q&As where you'll get to ask a question and I can do an answer for you, like a mini reading, okay? So that is donation based, but stay tuned for that if you're interested. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Welcome if you are new, and if you want to check out your other placements, which I highly suggest that you do, there's a playlist right here. So you'll want to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Cross-watching is welcome, and so excited and so happy and grateful to have you here and to join this divine fam on Lina's Divine Tarot. All the best to you. Also, be sure to share this video if you're part of any twin flame groups, if you're part of anything, if you feel like this would be of service to other people, I would definitely share it as well. All right, so thank you again for being here. All the best to you. Bye.